welcome to Take Two, Rock 95 Morning Crew Podcast. It's Craig, Brian, MJ's here. And we are on the cusp of the eclipse.
It's a big deal.
It's a big deal. We're not going to get totality, though, right here.
Oh, that's a good word.
Look at you using that word.
I think Niagara Falls in Buffalo, that area, is the closest.
Well, Niagara did the state of emergency, right?
Yeah.
Because they think there's going to be a flux of people going there just to look up.
And that's the whole thing, I feel like, with the eclipse, if you see totality.
Which is going to be the word of 2024.
Totality. You want it to be complete. Yes, exactly.
And is everyone going to say, like, I was in a totality region?
Well, exactly. Like, if you're like, I remember the eclipse, and they go, yeah, I saw it. Totality.
Do you know anybody that's going even further than the falls? They're taking
like down to the
trip.
States?
Well, I got my brother-in-law apparently is going to Texas just to see this.
Oh, there you go.
Get out.
Yeah.
Just to sit in a field.
Because that is, yeah, exactly. That is totality.
That's totality.
Yeah.
And see, it's not good enough. Imagine caring about it so much that you go, what do you mean? We're not going to see totality here? I'm taking vacation and I'm going.
He asked me if I wanted to go, and I'm like, no.
Craig's not even going to be able to get off his couch to see partial totality.
I don't know. I just don't. Like, I will look. MJ brought some glasses. Although she's being stingy with me for whatever reason.
No, I've got mine here.
You've got yours
She
because
gave
you've
me
shown
them.
more interest in these glasses, right?
Yes.
So describe the glasses, MJ. What are they?
So do you guys remember from like the 1960s when people would go to a movie theater that was supposedly 3D, or like the 80s, I should say, the 80s 3D glasses?
Yeah, with the red and you had the blue, right?
Yeah, so that's them. Except the lenses are black, but they basically just look like.
I mean, these are as cheap as they come.
glasses.
They're made out of paper.
And my $15 bill will show you that for 10. So
And where'd you get them?
I got them online, but they are like certified, conforms to and meets the transmission requirements of ISO. I don't know who ISO is, but it filters from direct observation of the sun.
And you're real into this because you
really
actually looked online for glasses because you really want to see this totality.
We're going to get close to totality. We won't have full
Partial
totality.
Is full totality like an oxymoron? Like, can you?
Yeah, I think so.
Partial
I think
totality?
We just say totality.
Okay. We don't say full
Get the
totality.
termage right. Yeah.
Redundant. That's redundant.
So I tried on the glasses. You can't see a thing.
No, it's
not my
completely
hand
dark.
in front of my face.
No,
Nothing.
like these are so much darker than any pair of sunglasses you've put on.
So I'm curious about the glasses.
So I feel like that's what it's supposed to be, because then you'll be able to. It'll
Right.
just bring in the little bit of sunlight that will be showing. It
Right.
has to be as dark as
My
possible.
eyes aren't good enough to be able to see in the distance that well. So that's what I'm nervous
But
about.
you have
You're nervous,
contacts, right?
No.
Oh,
No, I don't.
can you put these over your glasses?
I don't know. Can you? Does it say that,
I think
MJ?
you can.
We would
I
love
think
to
you'll
know.
Be fine.
I'm sure you can.
Yeah.
There's a lot of people that wear glasses, and they'll need to make something to put over your glasses. So
So maybe they just sit on the bridge of your nose.
I'm going to assume so. Yeah, I think
mean,
you'll be fine.
It's a weird thing to assume, though. It feels like something that we want to know for sure. Okay?
Well, that's it, right? I mean, you don't want to take a chance with that, and I think that's what I'm worried about. What if these glasses don't work? How have they tested it?
Oh, these say medical king on them, which I'm sure a lot of recognized places do that.
Oh, well, la-di-da.
Certified.
Medical
No, there is a
queen.
certification, though. I think it's ISO. Is that what it is?
Yeah.
And that's what they go by.
You're going to trust the science of the glasses.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, it's tough even calling these glasses. They're made of paper.
It's
Like, and now, MJ,
it's made of paper.
You've got these. Are you keeping them after?
Probably not.
I don't think
the next,
anybody
like,
is.
400
How much
years?
garbage is there going to be with all these glasses?
Oh, come on.
There's gonna be a
Don't
Now
have
we're going
garbage.
there, are we?
Now we're going on the garbage. Can't have any fun. Actually, the reason I got these glasses originally, I was talking to my son because he wanted to check it out. And I'm like, well, I remember back in the day, we got a shoebox, we made a box. Why don't you look online and see how we make one of these things? He's like, Mom, you can just like buy some glasses. I'm like, oh,
Get with
that will save me a lot of time.
You're not going to try to watch a 3D movie with those?
It's too dark.
Because I remember getting 3D glasses, and I would try to see if it worked at home for whatever reason.
Yeah.
Right?
And was your brother like, woo, in and out?
No, I meant for TV. I meant for TV. Because I remember
in what, real life?
Yeah, just
MJ, that's already.
I wasn't too smart of a kid. That's why they don't trust me with the eclipse. Now, your kids, so you've got them all for your family. You're all going to go outside. You're going to sit on the lawn. Are you making refreshments? Is there a pitcher of lemonade with you?
Everybody get out of the neighborhood.
Yeah, that's right.
No. My husband is not into it. He's just like, I'll go outside with you guys, but I won't look at the sun. I'll just like notice it get progressively dimmer.
Oh, he says that, but he'll be putting the glasses
look
on.
Up at this.
Is he going to have a large brim hat and maybe a balaclava or whatever?
Yeah, something like that. Just shade the eyes a little bit this way.
Yeah. I feel if you're outside, you got to take a little peek.
I think you will.
With glasses.
I think
with glasses.
With glasses.
Right.
For sure.
Do we know what time it is? I think we had a specific time at like 3:10 or something.
I thought it was 3:23, but anyway, around that time, be looking.
Okay.
3:23 is the closest we'll get to.
For partial totality.
Totality. Craigslist coming up in a moment. Hang on.
Craigslist.
All right, let's start off with a couple of stars that we lost over the last little bit. Lou Gossett Jr. was one that passed away last weekend.
That's right.
And I was a fan of his. There was a couple movies there I really dug, including The Principal. Nobody's heard of this movie.
Principal is this the alien one?
No, that's Enemy Mine. So he plays an alien. I want you, when you get time, to look up Enemy Mine and just watch his one of his clips. It's a good performance, but he is an alien, and he's wearing full on mask.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
It looks very real.
No, not at all.
I didn't think so.
But it is a pretty solid movie. But The Principal was with James Belushi, where he played like a custodian, a tough custodian. Mm-hmm. But of course, he was officer and a gentleman. He was cool. Cooler than the other side of the pillow.
And this was an Oscar winner as well, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
And do you remember what he won for?
Officer and Gentleman.
Officer and Gentleman. Someone famous passed on the role, and then he got it.
Oh, no doubt.
And won the Oscar for it, which is a crazy story.
Which is always
as well.
cool, yeah. And then the other one that passed away was Joe Flaherty from SCTV.
That's a tough one.
Yeah,
it's a sad one.
Now, what's this show that you like that nobody's heard of?
People have heard of
Maniac Mansion? Maniac
Mansion. It was like a weird, dark sci-fi comedy. What
was that on?
YTV, I believe, over up here. It was on for like 4 seasons. It was odd. It was about this really strange family. One guy got mutated into a fly, but he still had a human head. It was a fly, and it was weird because he was married, and then he starts an affair with like an actual fly. It was really odd.
Just the one season?
Yeah, that didn't catch on, huh?
4 seasons. And then the 4-year-old toddler got transformed into like a giant man who looks like a
Okay, you've
wrestler.
said enough.
Anyway, this is the guy that was in Happy Gilmore.
Yes,
thank
let's
you.
talk about his
check
good
out Happy
roles
Gilmore.
that people have actually seen. Happy Gilmore.
I never said Maniac Mansion was good. I'm saying that I remember it.
Of course, he was in SCTV, which had such a cast of characters that came out and did some wonderful things in life. And Joe Flaherty was one of them, right? Never a leading guy, but always a solid comedian that everybody seemed to love. A lot of good tributes to him as they've poured out.
Adam Sandler had a nice one, yeah.
Yeah, for sure. This is interesting. People have been buying stuff for wedding registries for a long time, although that's gone down in popularity because people just want cash.
But there's still registries that exist.
They
I've seen
are,
it.
for sure. Now there's divorce registries. This is becoming more popular now. So when you get divorced, obviously, you lose half of your things. Mm-hmm. Sometimes you lose a little more. So you're going to lose the toaster, you're going to lose the steak knives, you're going to lose the DVD player.
Do you ever put a battle up and be like, nah, we're splitting the steak. You get 2, I get 2.
This is a 2-slice toaster. You get a slice, and I get a slice.
Just plug it in, we draw a line.
But I mean, so it's a good idea in theory. I've seen a lot of bite back on it. People saying, I've already bought you a wedding gift, and I bought you a baby shower gift, and I'm not doing this.
Well, I mean, how distant of a relative or distant of a friend is expected to contribute?
Right.
And you know what? I think it depends on how long they were married. So if we're talking they were married for a couple of years and then you get divorced and then you have this divorce registry. No. I'm not doing that.
So you say
I'm
a couple?
like a good 10 years or whatever. I'm like, yeah, you know what? Sure, I'll pitch in. And
I know if I go to a wedding and they get it, they split up within a year. I'm like, can I have my gift, man?
Yeah. It was a really good blender.
Listen to Craig, Brian, and MJ, the Rock 95 Morning Crew on Barrie's Rock Station, Rock 95.